So, hello and welcome to another video today. I actually loaded up most of the parts already, just now have to load up the car as well. And we're going to another test day, which is in Anneau du Rhin in France, which is here. Welcome to Anneau du Rhin.
Rocky, fit in my pockets, bipolar man, humble and cocky. They try to copy, give me the money. I need my wrist like it's broccoli. I ain't trying to board on the budget. Man, I got drip like a hole in the bucket. Pull up with a coupe, they wish they would drop it. I'm just trying to get myself to the top. Seeing myself getting top in the parking lot, in the lay in the drop top. Get that money like chop chop. Got your bitch dancing like cha cha. Got your girl calling me non-stop. She keep calling me dada. She wanna slut me like
So that's where we're going. We are going to test a few things with the new suspension setup. We already tested that at Ring, which was this video. Worked pretty well. And oh, hello! Let me introduce you to our shop doggy. Hallo Stingo. Yeah, he's the dog of the owner of the whole building, so he's already or always welcome, part of the family. And he's gonna protect the car very well. And he's doing that for quite some time already. So, we're gonna pack up everything now and heading to Anneau du Rhin tomorrow to test the suspension. We had already in at the Ring, but we had to raise the car a little bit because it was just too low. We were now, I think, 65 millimeters lower than stock at the rear. And now the whole chassis is quite level. That was the goal actually, but it was too low in the rear, and we scratched all the way around the track. And in German we say "Das schleift sich frei," which means it's gonna rub itself free over time, but that's not the goal. And I like my wheel arch liners and stuff, so let me show you a picture how it looks, the rear ones. So we raised it like 8-9 millimeters at the rear, and then had to adjust the fronts as well, so it's level again. And also the most important part is that the front splitter is level as well. So when you raise the rear, the front's gonna come down, and we have to raise that as well. So other than that, it's gonna scratch all the way around the track, which it did at the Ring. And yeah. So let's see how that works, and So welcome to Anneau du Rhin. They are always laughing at me because I'm saying welcome to another video, but I already said that, so it's just welcome to Anneau du Rhin. We just have everything set up. It's a beautiful day. It's like 30 degrees. So we're just set up everything. It's gonna be 30 degrees and very, very hot. As you can see, we are under a tent. We have the trailer with us, and of course the Dodge. So today is gonna be a test day, so just to make sure everything works, test some different setups for suspension and have some fun and get some time in the car, some time. And I'd say let's go. So, let's talk a little bit about yesterday. I'm gonna show you a few pictures and a few onboard videos. Unfortunately, we didn't have any photographer with us. I don't know if there's gonna be any pictures from on-track photographers, but if there is, I'm gonna show them to you in the video. Other than that, you're gonna see some onboard footage. What we did actually test yesterday was how big the effect of the aerodynamic parts are, like the rear wing and the front splitter. We removed both of them completely, and it wasn't as extreme in a positive way as I thought it will be, but it was as worse or as bad as I thought it will be in a negative way. So on the main straight, which is quite long, I have to check if I find the length of the main straight, but it is quite long. I would say 600-700 meters maybe. Without or with all the wing, with the rear wing and the front splitter, I reached 208 kph. Without the wing and without the front splitter, I reached 223 kph. So a difference of 15 kph, which is not too bad. So I lose about 15 kph, but that's all in low boost. So I couldn't race in high boost, or we have 4 maps. I could only race in the lowest setting because fuel starvation, the issue is fuel pressure. In left-hand, fast left-handers, the fuel pump runs out of fuel, and I get an issue, or the car goes into limp mode. I think I have a few onboard shots of that. Maybe I'll find one, then I'll put it in here, and you can see how that affects the car. Then I just go into the emergency map and back to the first map, and all the codes are cleared. That works only if it's a temporary code. If it's a permanent fault, then obviously it's gonna stay on. The issue with that is I can only race in the lowest boost setting, which is roughly 400 horsepower. We're working on a solution for that issue as well, but that's gonna take another few weeks, most likely, until we have solved that. So that's the main issue. But on the main straight, I tested it once with full boost, and then I can reach with maximum boost on the straight. That's possible to check. I reach 200 with all the wings and everything. I reach roughly 213, 214 kph. So the difference isn't that bad, but yeah. So the difference is most likely, I guess, about 60-70 horsepower, which is quite a lot on the main straight. So on a track with slow corners where the aero doesn't work that much, and very long straights where the aero is just obstructing you or just slowing you down, there it would be better without any aerodynamics. But yeah, at Anneau, it's at the first right corner, it's 185, 190 kph with all the wings and everything attached, and it's 20 kph lower without any wings or anything. So 165 to 170, which is a huge difference. And there's also a few other parts where with all the wings and everything installed, I can drive flat out. The rear, the S's, I can drive them mostly flat out. I just before turning in the first one, I touch the brakes, turn in, and then I'm on full throttle until the next braking point. I can't do that without the aerodynamic because it just doesn't work. The car's very, very lively and it's just not possible. So, yeah. To summarize everything, the aerodynamic stuff works quite well, and I'm also about 1 second faster at Anneau with all the wings and everything in place than I am without it, and it's just much easier. The car is much easier to drive because it's just not as lively as without. So that's mainly what we tested. In the end, it's a 143. The issue in the afternoon is it was 34, 35 degrees. Sorry, got interrupted. Yeah, but it worked, and I now know what we can improve, and my driving improved as well over the course of the day. In the afternoon we had 34, 35 degrees, which I was able to do like 1 lap and 1 full lap, and then the car got too hot, oil got too hot, everything, it was just too hot that day. And then I had to do 2 cool down laps, and then I could do another fast lap. And in the afternoon I always had a passenger, one of my mechanics or one of my friends and mechanics that joined me, just to have some fun and just to test certain things. And yeah, it didn't matter if I had 80 kilograms or additional 80 kilograms with me, because lap times wasn't really the goal, just testing. And yeah, so I think that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Have a good week. Goodbye.